Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be discussing about one of the important services that we have in Citrix Cloud. It is ADM or Application Delivery Management. So Application Delivery Management, it is the hybrid management and analytics service for Citrix networking, on-premise and cloud infrastructure. Okay, so in simple words, application delivery management, it monitors all the critical networking components in the network infrastructure or Citrix infrastructure. So let me go to the PowerPoint presentation where we can do some deep dive on this topic. Okay, Citrix Application Delivery Management provides new features and enhancements. These new features and the enhancements to existing features optimizes the management and monitoring of your network instances and applications. So as we have just discussed, this application delivery management has a lot of new features and enhancements that will help us to manage and monitor all your network instances and applications. So these network instances can be, your netscaler box. It could be mpx or vpx or sdx type of netscalers. So let's go to the next point. To manage and monitor the applications and network infrastructure, you must first install Citrix ADM on one of your hypervisors. You can deploy Citrix ADM either as a single server or in a high availability mode. So you can install this Citrix ADM on hypervisor. You can have at least one Citrix ADM server, or if you have two Citrix ADM servers, it will be very useful for high availability purpose. If one Citrix ADM server goes down, the other Citrix ADM server would help. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, high availability deployment. A high availability deployment of two Citrix ADM servers provides uninterrupted operations in a high availability setup. Both the Citrix ADM nodes must be deployed in active passive mode. So, like we have just discussed, if you have two Citrix ADM servers, you will have uninterrupted operations, because if you have only one Citrix ADM server, if it goes down, then it will interrupt the service or the operation. So if you have two Citrix ADM nodes or servers, if one goes down, automatically the secondary one will take over to do the operations. Let's go to the next slide. Next point. Instances are Citrix appliances or virtual appliances or third-party devices that you want to discover, manage and monitor from the Citrix ADM. So basically from Citrix ADM, you can monitor Citrix appliances or virtual appliances or any other third-party devices. You can do it from the Citrix ADM console. You must add instances to the Citrix ADM server if you want to manage and monitor these instances. So if you want to monitor all these instances, you should first add those instances. Whatever instances that you would like to monitor, you need to add all those instances to Citrix ADM first. So these are all the things that you can add. So you can add the following instances to Citrix ADM. So you can add Citrix ADC, MPX. This is physical, this is virtual, this is like the hypervisor, and on top of hypervisor you have multiple netscaler virtual machines. So this is CPX, this is like container based. So this is Citrix gateway, this is Citrix SD1. So you can add all these components to Citrix ADM, and Citrix ADM will closely monitor what is actually happening to these instances. It can monitor CPU utilization, memory utilization, services, all these things. Okay, all these things it can monitor, all the services, all these things. So let's go to the next point. Okay, so in this slide we can discuss how Citrix ADM actually works. Citrix ADM is available as a service on the cloud. So we have already seen that in the Citrix Cloud console you have this as a service. So once you sign up, after you sign up for Citrix Cloud and start using the service, you have to install agents in your network environment. You need to install a software or agents in your network environment. So or initiate the built-in agent in the instances. Then add the instances you want to manage to the service. An agent enables communication between the Citrix ADM and the managed instances in your data center. In order for the communication to happen between these, devices and the Citrix ADM, you need to first install an agent. It's a software kind of thing. You need to install it, and once you install this agent, it will start communicating with the Citrix ADM server. So the agent collects data from the managed instances in your network and send it to the Citrix ADM. So I have just explained. So it is going to collect all the data from these instances, and it is going to send it to the Citrix ADM. Citrix ADM. So when you add an instance to Citrix ADM, it implicitly adds itself as a trap destination and collects inventory of that instance. So what are all the details it is going to collect is this: the service collects instance details such as it is going to collect the host name, it is going to collect the software version, it is going to collect the what is the running configuration, and what is the saved configuration, and what are the certificates that are installed, so entitled configuration on the instance, and so on. Citrix ADM periodically polls managed instances to collect all this information. So it is going to collect all these details. So what is the current configuration, what is the running configuration, what is the saved configuration, what are all the certificates that are installed, what is the software version, what is host name, all these vital details it is going to make a note of it. Citrix ADM periodically polls managed instances to collect information. The following image illustrates the communication between the service agents and instances. So in the next slide I am going to show a picture where you will get the better understanding of what we have discussed. So this is the application delivery management service. Okay, now these are all the instances. These are the instances in public cloud. These are the instances in on-premise enterprise data center. So once you have this agent installed, so it is going to fetch information. It is going to collect the information from VPX and it goes to agent. This from CPX, it is going to collect the information. It is going to the agent. It's the same here in an enterprise data center. Agent is going to collect the details, give it to agent. From VPX, it is going to collect the data. From CPX, it is the same thing. From BLX, it is going to collect the same thing. So all the information it is going to collect, and it is going to send it to Citrix Application Delivery Management Service. So it is very, very useful. Like, if you are given access to this particular service, you can check the application delivery management so that you will understand the status of all these instances. So from a single point of view, you can check what is actually happening in your environment. So this is very, very important service. If you are given access to this particular service in your environment, you can start working on it. Okay, so I really hope you find this information helpful. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.